So today I wanted to give Layton Lakes a shot in multiplayer, and we used to do this all the time, and we've kind of gotten away from it. I think just really trying to work on other things, like trying to get a diamond of every species in the trophy lodge. But I wanted to come back to it today, and I also wanted to mention right here at the beginning of the video that we finally have a day for the 24-hour stream, and that is going to be tomorrow. So Wednesday, we're going to start at around noon, and obviously run till about noon on Thursday. And that stream is going to be over on Twitch, so I'll link that in the description if you guys want to go follow there and make sure you get the notification. And I'll post in Discord like I always do for streams as well, so that'll be another way to have notification. That is interesting, max weight coyote track. We might go and check that out. But yeah, I wanted to mention the stream right away because a lot of you guys have been asking when it's going to be, and I needed to confirm a day that was going to work the absolute best. It took a little longer to get that than I wanted, with it being, I guess by the time this video comes out, less than a day until it's happening. But we finally have a day for that, and I think with all that out of the way, we are going to try to go find this coyote. Well, that's kind of cool. I believe that's an albino white-tailed doe in there. I just cannot find the next track from the coyote, and when we shot the elk, there was, I think, a warning call, it could have been a mating call, from a coyote somewhere like up in here. So I was looking for the tracks from that, and I don't know, I just can't find anything, so I don't want to lose that. But we're definitely going to go and take this doe, and then maybe one of the bucks beside her. They're all pretty much the same size, and that's kind of a thing with the new whitetail scoring. They don't get really as big consistently as they used to. Let's get her. We'll just take that 85 to 100 buck beside her. That one is actually considerably better. Shot right in front of him. He's actually only up to 217, so maybe he's not as big as I thought. At least to me there, when it was running away, it looked a lot bigger than that. I mean, this guy's 193, so the other couldn't have been way bigger. And then we do have our albino doe, which is pretty cool. Wish it would have been one of the bucks, but none of them were super special, so not a big deal. So kind of long story short with the coyote, because a lot of stuff happened, and basically there were no more tracks. So the time got changed in the server. I decided to go back again and see if any more tracks showed up, and there weren't any. So now we're here, and if we can get this guy, once he finally put his head down to drink again, I'm gonna actually go up through this way and just see if I happen to find it, because he was kind of coming from this direction, and maybe he rests down in here, so I'm still kind of hoping to run into him, but I don't really expect to at this point, and this area is good for elk and blacktail, so I figured we could at least be doing something productive along the way. And since that guy's just kind of walking in, we'll just go ahead and take him as well, and at least we can reload. But two decent bucks out of that anyway. Actually, both should make gold, unless we somehow hit the other one in the spinal cord. I think that's the only way that we could have possibly not gotten gold on him. Oh, we hit him in the brain. Alright, well that's definitely not what I meant to do. One way to miss a gold that I didn't consider. But at least we didn't end up tracking him for just a silver. It is nice just to see this area being good again. Like, I don't know if I showed it on the map. I think I did. But this lake used to be one of, like, the hotspots for both blacktail and elk. And for a long time, they seemed to just, like, stop drinking here. But there is a level 4 there. I think, even though it just cost us, we're going to try that again. And kind of go for that next shot when their head's down. It wasn't as far away, so I can't see that one being a brain shot. And the further north we get along here, the more I want to pay attention for potential coyote tracks. Because I actually would mostly expect to spook it. I don't think we're just going to see it. And quite likely we're never going to see any sign of it again. But I wanted to at least try. And hopefully this time we didn't mess it up. I don't get that though. There's zero way that could have been a heart shot from what that looks like, but sure. We'll just screenshot that because I don't think I'll ever do that again. And at least we got a gold elk out of it. But we'll just sort of scoot up through here. And if we can find any tracks from that coyote, we'll definitely follow him. Otherwise, it's pretty much the end of elk and blacktail drink time. And we'll probably go and look for moose because that's not something we've been able to do really until recently. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good score estimate for a level 2 mallard. I want to see what that is, because I thought it was usually like a 3. Let me see if I can spot one of the others. See if that makes sense. Yeah, that's 11 to 14. That's 14 to 17. But this guy was 17 to 19. And I wonder if the score estimate is like a 2.5 range, because a lot of them are like that and you just can't see it. Weight estimates do that a lot. I mentioned it, I think in, was it yesterday's video or stream maybe, when we were hunting musk deer? Because their weight range is like 14.25 to 17 or something. And you wouldn't know that unless you actually look at the map, so this could be good. Or it could also be pretty much at the low end, so that's unfortunate. I think we just kind of got one of those cases where the estimate was a little bit misleading, but not too bad. Still a good-sized goal. I know that whitetail zones kind of got moved, but I don't remember just finding them resting running up through here. And we also had the feed zone at the beginning. It's nice to see them just going through here because I've talked about it, and I think I am going to do like a second Great One grind and try to get another one, hopefully with a different rack shape. And I don't know when we're going to start that, maybe after we get like a diamond musk deer and a diamond red fox for our lodge, or maybe even before that, just have like other things to go to in between. We'll kind of see, but even if these aren't drink zones, it's kind of good information to know where they are in general, because I'm sure they don't drink far from here. And I mean, not a bad buck just for a random bonus kill. I guess we shot him too high. About 8 below gold. I didn't even realize that first one we shot was just barely a gold. Because I know he was 193, and 193 is the requirement for gold, so we kind of got lucky there. But that guy, not so much. I mean, technically that guy has a chance, but without brow tines, I can't see him making 275. It's one of the better looking 4s I've seen. So if he'll kind of maybe go back attentive and turn back here, we'll just kind of take a double lung shot. He's going down actually even faster than I would have thought, so maybe we clip the vertebrae there too. But that's good to see, like, another good sized moose. That was part of the reason I wanted to come to Layton today. And first real good one. Looking at that though, he's very similar to the diamond we killed, he just doesn't have the little brow tines. He's only 244. At 580 kg, I'd actually expect him to score higher, but it probably is just the lack of brow tines getting him. Pretty good looking rack, to be honest. So I'm sure it's pretty clear by the fact that it's now dark in game, but I just changed servers and I was hoping that it would maybe kind of improve our luck a little. And it is night. Wasn't aware that there was a max weight moose track here. We might go and see if we can find that real quick. But I don't mind this. It's black bear drink time. And I do want to get a color phase diamond black bear, so we might as well kind of stay here, see if we can find that. But I want to go and see what this moose is, if we can find him quickly. The tracks aren't very old. Ooh, he's not bad. He's got pretty decent brow tines on him. 254 to 308. I don't actually know what to make of that. I really don't know that rack. I'm not sure what made him switch to alert like that. I guess just a few more steps, we got too close. But that's not a bad start to this server. I actually don't have a ton of time to continue here, so we're going to go up through Renaki like a little bit, and then we're going to end here. I want to give them as much time to get to this lake as possible. But unless something's changed, that is a huge black bear hotspot for the drink stones. But like I said, this guy actually had some kind of brow tines. They're not huge. I don't know. I feel like this rack at one point could make diamond. This guy's a gold at 259. He's 585 kg, which I think with like really high trophy rating probably could make it at this point. It's definitely our best one, and I don't love this rack anyway. Like, it's a little bit, I don't know, the palms are kind of narrow. So I think if we could pick and choose, that's probably not one I'd necessarily want to get a diamond moose of anyway, though I would definitely take it. I will say, I kind of expected more out of the bear hunting portion of this. We're going to go ahead and drop that guy. And I mean, there are quite a good number of bears across here. None are really that special. There's another 6 there. But most of them are just random females. And I went through Renaki there pretty far up the river as well. Probably to, I think, to this little crossing here. Yeah, you can see the last tracks I was picking up there. And there just weren't many bears. So I think for the sake of covering the map, we're probably going to go and get to this little lake as well. It's not too far of a run, and actually in between there's another right about there. So, I mean, maybe there's going to be something good for black bears here. I'd hate to waste an opportunity where they're out and active like this, but kind of figures. We're missing gold by 0.3 there, and seems like the animals around here are getting spotted by the other person that was at this lodge, but I think we'll just kind of ignore that and keep going. I mean, that's at least a guaranteed gold if we can make the shot, which is easier said than done. Maybe broadside like that, but no breath. I don't know what we got there, but I think we have that. But it is encouraging just to see a higher level bear out here. So maybe we can get even luckier at the next lake. 20.8, and we got him somehow even into a lung there, but liver and stomach was enough anyway. So that's not too bad. Hopefully things just kind of keep improving as far as levels go. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. Was kind of hoping that we might see something a little better. There are other bears here, but I think they're all females. There was a duck, that guy there, that technically has a chance at making diamond. It's 200 meters away, which is already a difficult enough shot without it being dark. But I figure we'll just take that. I was thinking, I think while we were waiting for the other one to float in, I shot level 2 diamond cinnamon teal and level 2 diamond heartlicking duck, but I don't know that I've killed a level 2 diamond mallard. So I kind of want to do that, and I usually try to take these opportunities when they show up. But that's insanely bright. This is about all I keep seeing here, so that duck might have been our best bet. Lately it's been a thing that we've managed to just clutch random diamonds in videos where not much else super special happens, so fingers crossed. Maybe we're not even going to be able to claim it. Okay, another one. 17.9. I think that's exactly what the other was, so that's, I guess, par for the course, quite honestly. But we did get our albino whitetail, and we shot a couple of good-sized moose. Like, it was a pretty good hunt, and I think I'm going to be coming back to multiplayer on this map. I like hunting it in single player as well, but it's the same thing as multiplayer anywhere else. Just the idea of not knowing what's out there always gets my interest, and I wish we could have found that coyote. I really wonder what that was, but there's a good chance it was a level 7 or an 8, so can't dwell on that too much, but I think that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.